The desert has a funny way of clearing your head. After leaving Meteor Crater, I pointed the van east once again. Just another stretch of Route 66 and another town we've all heard about our whole lives. Only this time, I'm finally going to see it for myself. Most people come to Winslow for one famous corner. I decided to start somewhere a little smaller. Literally. Apparently, finding the world's smallest church isn't as easy as you'd think. There it is. I don't think you can fit more than a couple of people inside, but somehow that's exactly what makes it worth finding. Yeah. Unfortunately, I came on a Sunday and everything, I believe, is closed. Then it was time for the stop everybody knows. Then it was time for the stop everyone knows. It's amazing how one song can do that. One lyric turned an ordinary street corner into a destination people travel from all over the world to see. And today, Ratfink and I are gonna be part of it. One of my favorite parts of traveling isn't checking places off a list. It's meeting people I never would have met if I hadn't taken the back roads. So, who are you folks?
I'm Mike Schneider.
I'm Frederick Ford. I'm Remy Janoon.
Okay, and where are you guys from?
I live here in Winslow, actually. I'm the general manager of the Ford store.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So, as you can see, you are holding the Ratfink
Yeah.
from the Ed Roth Museum in Manti, Utah. So what do you think about that?
Pretty cool. I noticed it from down the street, and I've seen I remember little drawings and everything like that. Classic Ratfink, and then my grandpa used to call people Ratfinks too. So.
Okay, cool. Right on. Well, you got a little piece of history in your hands. Is there anything you want to say to Eileen, the wife of Ed Roth?
I would say that be proud that your husband has such a massive influence, because these are two little kids. They're aware of the Ratfink, and I'm just a guy from Spokane, Washington, aware of the Ratfink. So now we're here in Winslow, Arizona, talking about the Ratfink. That's a pretty.
And you were just walking down the street and you saw me.
Influence, yeah.
Right
That's
on.
a footprint and a half right there.
So there you go. All right.
Thanks.
What do you think, Ratfink? Is it time to grab some chow? There's the flatbed Ford. Out of the way, Fink. And then I made my way to La Posada. I've heard people talk about this place for years, and I now fully understand why. This hotel wasn't built to impress people for a few minutes. It was built to leave an impression that will last. Mary Jane Colter designed it nearly a century ago. At a time when very few women were leading projects like this, She created one of the Southwest's true masterpieces. Many famous figures have stayed at the La Posada. Some of its most notable celebrity guests include John Wayne, Albert Einstein, Amelia Earhart, Howard Hughes, Clark Gable, James Cagney, Shirley Temple, and Frank Sinatra. The hotel was owned and operated by the Santa Fe Railroad and was a popular stop along the line. Let's drop in and check out one of these rooms. After the hotel closed in 1957, Santa Fe Railroad auctioned off its custom furniture and gutted the interior for offices. The railroad abandoned the building by the 1990s, slating Mary Colter's Route 66 masterpiece for demolition. In 1994, Alan Alfreld and Tina Mayon stepped in, endured 3 years of tough negotiations to buy the property and restore it to its former glory.
Oh. Yeah, been there. This one really resonates with me.
Exploring old hotels has one downside. It works up an appetite.
We are dining at the Turquoise Room here in the motel.
Ooh, bouncer.
So this is obviously a lot more fancier of an establishment than what I'm used to. I've kind of blown through my budget for about a week, so there'll be no fast food for me for a while. But I will say this burger is most excellent. It is called the Route 66, and I had them add pepper jack cheese to it, and it's very tasty. They actually ask you how you want your meat prepared. Something I wasn't used to. It totally caught me off guard.
We'll try to get you the food. It depends on when they check out.
Before leaving, I wandered through the gift shop. And the gardens one last time. No rush, just taking it all in. Sometimes that's enough. Eventually, every stop becomes another place in the rearview mirror. Winslow wasn't what I expected.
Ugh. I'm stuffed.
I came for a famous street corner. I left remembering everything else. Not long after, Arizona quietly slipped away, and New Mexico welcomed me to the next chapter. By the time I pulled into the Manuito Welcome Center for the night, another day on Route 66 was behind me. Tomorrow, the road will have another story waiting. This video was made with generous donations from other Get Lost travelers just like you.